paradise. Just kidding. I'm in my sewing room. But I did go fabric shopping in paradise. So in this Friday Sews, let me share with you my fabric shopping adventure at the fabric store in St. Thomas. The fabric store is called the Fabric Store. When I visit a new place, I'm always kind of torn between the beach and shopping. But this time I got to do both. My journey began at Megan's Beach. Beautiful fine sand, super clear water, and great drinks from the bar. Me and my family spent about three and a half hours just kind of soaking up the sun in the water, just having a blast. So while we were at Megan's Beach, I rounded up my family and we jumped into a cab and went over to the fabric store. My family was really excited to watch me shop for fabric. Not really. So there was just way too much to look at in this little gem of a place, you all. They had beautiful findings, great buttons I've never seen before, and gorgeous fabrics. My kid actually was the only other one who really wanted to go fabric shopping with me. And he picked out a couple of fabrics, and I'll share those with you. But he really landed on this ladybug fabric. And you all, I wasn't for it. I put it away when he wasn't looking, and he hasn't missed it. I really went into this shop with no plans whatsoever. I mean, my only plan was to get fabric. And all of the fabrics they were about like $8 to $12. So definitely reasonably priced. Yeah, my little shopping trip cost about $200. Well, I mean, it cost my husband about $200. And if you need tips on how to get your significant other to fund your sewing hobby, hit me up in the comments below. Let's just cut to the chase and look at all the fabulous stuff I got. Okay, so first up, I got this really great spandex material. It feels like a poly spandex, and it has money all over it. $100 bills, y'all. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I actually really love really fun looking tights. So I thought that since my last pair of money tights have, I wore them to oblivion, I figured I could just use this one as well. It has some really great recovery to it, and it doesn't shear out too much. It definitely does shear out a little more in this direction than it does in this direction. So I will take that into account when I'm actually making my tights. So that way I'm making it in the direction that shears out a little less. And honestly, for this one, I'm not even going to play around. I am going to do the same exact pattern that I did last time, but maybe with some black. Okay, now remember how I told you that my kid had picked out some ladybug fabric? Well, he also picked out this snail fabric, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to make for him out of this. It's a pretty light fabric, so maybe it just needs to be, a fun little camp shirt or something, a little button down. This does feel like polyester, but it's very light, and it has a whole bunch of snails, which I'm sure is the reason why he likes this fabric. Okay, you all, now we're getting to the really good stuff. So I picked up this, and this feels like a rayon, maybe even a rayon blend. This fabric is just absolutely amazing. A good black and white pattern will get me every time. And this isn't a stark white. It's actually on a cream background. And it is just so light, so cool to the touch. And I love the leaf patterns that it has throughout the entire fabric. I really don't know what I'm going to make with this. I got 3 yards of it. There's definitely enough fabric here to make a beautiful dress, or maybe even some nice flowy pants with a matching little crop top. Flowy pants and a cami. Doesn't that sound just really amazing? I love this stuff. And then I picked up the same fabric in 2 different colorways. So I got both of these. But look, if you look close enough, there's actually people in there. Oh, hang on, it's upside down. Okay. Can you see them? Here's one. There's another one right in there. You all, it's just a whole lot of line figures and limbs, and I am loving it. So I am actually thinking that these 2 need to be made together. I'm thinking tiered dresses, alternating ruffles, maybe even a fun sleeve or a blouse with like a ruffle sleeve or different coordinating colored sleeves. Oh, you all, the options are really limitless. Actually, I just wore a dress that I made a couple of years ago. This one right over here to the cruise. And I was thinking that this one might actually be a really fun number to make with these in a like kind of a color blocking way. Oh my gosh, actually, hang on, there's this new Nomi pattern that I really love. It has beautiful lines. This one right over here, I'm thinking this would be really cute as that. And that could even take me into the fall. Ooh, wouldn't that be cute? Yeah. Okay. You I think it's got to be that. But still, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite color blocking patterns are, so that way I can take a quick look at those as well. I'm really excited about that one. Isn't it beautiful? Look, it has all of these gorgeous toucans and tropical flowers all over it. I mean, let me just step back for you. Is this not great fabric? This also feels like a rayon. It's so cool to the touch. I have no idea what I'm gonna make with it. It's gotta be something fabulous. Perhaps a lovely dress? Oh, maybe something with like a matching head wrap. What? You all I can sit here playing with this fabric all day long. What's interesting about this fabric is I feel like the colors are very fallish with a dark black background and the vibrant oranges and yellows and blues. But I mean, it has tropical flowers and toucans, so I'll have no problem wearing this in summer, fall. I would even take this into the winter. So yeah, I think I just really have to go through all of my patterns and really kind of take a look at what I'm going to make with this fabric. Now let's look at all the buttons that I got. Oh, I forgot. I got some really wide elastic that I needed. Okay. So they had tons of buttons. Now, I don't run across this brand very often, Dill Buttons. But you all, I really do love what is going on here. They're green and they have gold little flowers all over them. You all, they're beautiful. So I got the 4 buttons. I basically picked up all of the buttons that they had in that. And then I got these really fun ones. I don't know, this kind of looked like a bat symbol to me. But they're so cool. And then I also got these. Now these are different sized buttons, but I just thought that they would be really beautiful accent buttons to put on different garments. I can't even tell what brand they are. Maybe that says Charm. I'm not sure. This gray set looks like it may have been faded a bit in the sun, but I actually kind of like that about these. And then I got these really fun black buttons right here. I picked up every single one that they had, which wasn't many as you can see. However, they have snakes down on the middle of them. Can you see those snakes? I know it's a bit of a push there, but trust me, there's really gorgeous little like slithering snakes on the middle of that gold part. These really cute buttons right here. These are JHB buttons. They were made in France. What are they made of? I don't know, probably just plastic. But I do like the different striations in them, the different colors that they have. And I got these really fun buttons. They have a really unique texture to them. Can you see that texture? Look how fun that is. This middle part is a black color as well, but it's pretty reflective. I thought that those were really fun. And honestly, I think my sewing friends would really love these. So these are the same. These have that white outer part, a gray, green, and orange inside. And then these are red, brown, and orange with some blue on the inside. I definitely have a special friend that I think is going to get these. And then I also got some striped and plaid buttons as well. Aren't those fun? So these are like a light pink, maybe even like a peach stripe to them. And then these are purple striped. And these are Avanti buttons. I've never heard of this brand before. Let me know if you have. I love discovering new to me brands. And then these are also Avanti buttons. But look, they got that fun plaid design to it. Isn't that cool? I actually picked these up because they reminded me of my friend Michelle. She actually made a really beautiful plaid garment that I was in love with. This one right over here. So they reminded me of her, and so I just had to pick them up. I have to admit, I'm not really a button collector, but I really do love these buttons. If you're visiting St. Thomas, I would highly recommend that you do exactly what I did. Go to Megan's Beach and get your sun on, and then jump in a cab and go over to the fabric store. You will not regret it. It was such a fun experience. The people that worked there were so nice. They did question my son's fabric choices a bit. Well, we don't judge him. He's 6. Above all, I feel like I came home with some really beautiful treasures that I will absolutely love. And even when I make these garments up, I know that they're just going to remind me of my beautiful beach vacation in St. Thomas with my family. So definitely, when you go on vacation, see if there's any fabric stores that you can check out in the area. And for those of you who are planning on joining me for Project Dress a Girl in September, make sure that you check out this video right over here, especially if you're looking to get an early head start. The event doesn't start until September 1st. However, people have been asking, so there's some little details for you. And you all, until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.